ప్రపంచమంతా ఒకటే టాక్ నడుస్తుంది. నన్ అదర్ దాన్ కల్కి 2898 AD. సినిమాలో ఒక లిటిల్ కిడ్ నాకైతే చాలా అట్రాక్ట్ అనిపించారనమాట. అమితాబ్ బచ్చన్ గారే తనంతటి తన భుజాల మీద మోసారు ఆవిడ్ని.
మీ యుద్ధం మళ్ళీ మొదలైనట్టుంది.
ఈ రోజు నాతో పాటు ఉన్నారు కేయా అలియాస్ రాయా ఇన్ కల్కి 2898 AD అనమాట. I saw your photos kissing Swapna garu and Priyanka.
One thing Swapna always said was that on set before shooting you have to first give me one hug and only then you can shoot.
Where did you get the chance to do in this film?
For a new film, Amitab Bachchan is there, Deepika Padukone is there, Prabhas is there.
One word about Kalki Part 2.
One word about Kalki Part 2. Look out for me.
Is this a hint that you're going to be in Kalki Part 2? You are not going to answer that.
No.
You have been prepared very well.
I am very prepared.
Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome back to our channel. Nenu mee Vyshu. ప్రపంచమంతా ఒకటే టాక్ నడుస్తుంది. నన్ అదర్ దాన్ కల్కి 2898 AD. సినిమా చూసిన తర్వాత చాలా మందికి ఫ్యూచర్ జనరేషన్ గురించి అయితే భయం వేసింది, కానీ సినిమాలో ఒక లిటిల్ కిడ్ నాకైతే చాలా అట్రాక్ట్ అనిపించారనమాట. అమితాబ్ బచ్చన్ గారే తనంతటి తన భుజాల మీద మోసారు ఆవిడ్ని. సో తను బాబా పాప అనే విషయం కూడా చాలా మందికి డౌట్ లో ఉండింది. బట్ షీ ఈరోజు నాతో పాటు ఉన్నారు కేయా అలియాస్ రాయా ఇన్ Kalki 2898 AD అనమాట. I'm so excited to talk her. Hello Keya garu.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm good. You're good?
Yeah. Okay. Basically, I'll talk about movies a little time later. Where are you from?
I was born in Hyderabad, raised in Hyderabad, and I've been in Hyderabad my entire life. I'm ethnicity-wise, I'm half Mallu, and one of my favorite places, I think, is Kerala only. So I think my first home is Hyderabad and my second home is Kerala.
Kerala. Yeah. Okay. I mean, actually, Telugulo నేను మాట్లాడొచ్చా? If you are comfortable, I'll talk to audience in Telugu. No problem, yeah. Okay. బేసిక్ గా గైస్, అంటే స్టార్టింగ్ సినిమానే రాజేంద్ర ప్రసాద్ గారి పక్కన తిన్నతో స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది అనమాట. రాజేంద్ర ప్రసాద్ గారి పక్కన ఉండు రాజేంద్ర ప్రసాద్ గారి ఇది చివరి దేశం అనగానే తను వచ్చేసి ఫస్ట్ దేశం అన్నట్టు మాట్లాడడం, ఈ డైలాగ్స్ చాలా అట్రాక్ట్ చేశాయి. సో నాకు అడగాలనిపించింది, ఐ మీన్ హైదరాబాద్ అమ్మాయి అండి, వై డోంట్ యూ లెర్న్ తెలుగు?
Honestly speaking, like I always grew up in English medium schools.
Okay.
And my second language was always Hindi. And all my friends also always, like in Hyderabad specifically, now that so many people have like come to Hyderabad to live, it's become a place where now everyone can speak Hindi. So I never found the need to speak Telugu. But once the movie started, I started learning Telugu a little bit. So I'm able to understand now because Nagi sir, he insisted that I have to do my lines in Telugu. I also wanted to, and so I slowly learned a little bit. Yeah.
You dubbed for your character yourself?
I dubbed for myself. Yes.
Okay, can you say little dialogue from your in Telugu?
Enta mandini rakshinchacho talsa. Yes, that was one of the dialogues.
Your voice is literally so cute in Telugu.
Thank you.
I mean, in the movie itself, we listen to your voice and there are so many doubts tan ammaya abbaya.
Yeah, that's the other thing. The producers, when people were like, oh, is that a boy? That's a boy. The producer said, don't reveal. Don't say that, no, I'm a girl. We wanted to leave it as a surprise in the movie. So I kept my mouth shut and we waited until the movie to reveal that part.
Is your haircut also planned for the movie? I mean,
actually, that's one funny story. Was when I first auditioned, I had hair slightly shorter in this. Short hair only, but still longish only. And Nagi sir said, yeah, nice hair, I like this. And then about a month later, I was at my friend's house and I just shaved my entire head off completely, all without telling anybody.
Seriously?
And when I went back to shoot, Nagi sir was like, you shaved your head. And I was like, sorry. And so we let it grow out a little bit, and that's why my hair is so short on the movie. And I've been keeping my hair short since I was 11 years old. I kept cutting it because I really like short hair. And Nagi sir at first was like, you cut it. But after that, he's like, okay, it works for the story also. So that is how it panned out.
You call him Nagi sir or only Nagi?
I call him Nagi, but respectfully, I think I should say.
Yeah, but that seems too good. I mean, in the call you call me Vaishnavi, and I have been telling my cameraman that she called me very cute in the Vaishnavi, and I liked it how you pronounce Vaishnavi. And I have seen your post. Thank you, Nagi, for giving me this opportunity. So that's why I asked.
Yeah.
Have you been called Nagi sir or Nagi?
Yeah.
Nagi.
Yeah, Nagi. Because also the thing is that since the beginning, I've never felt like, oh, he's one huge director. Like he always seemed like a normal, nice, humble guy. He always made me feel very comfortable. I feel like his friend now, you know, like they've become like the directors and producers have become like my family now, like a second family. They've all made me feel so comfortable and warm.
I saw your photos kissing Swapna Garu and
Yeah.
Priyanka.
One thing Swapna always said was that on set, before shooting, you have to first give me one hug and only then you can shoot. It was so nice. Yeah.
So cute, right? Okay, then what do your parents do actually?
So my mom is a yoga therapist.
Okay.
So she does classes for people worldwide. She has students in US and in Italy. Worldwide, she does classes. And my dad, he used to be in a software company. He's retired now. And he actually had his own business, a food delivery business, which he ran. And in Australia. And then he came and settled in India after that with us.
Okay. How many are you? I mean, do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have an older brother. His name is Uday. He's 21 years old. And I have a twin sister actually, Tara.
Twin sister?
Yeah, we're twins.
Okay, what do they do actually?
So me and Tara are right now in 12th grade. We're doing humanities and I want to do art as a career.
Yeah, I have seen your art.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they are literally, guys, I mean, go and search Keya Nair page in Insta. Then after go to her art page, you will be amazed of. I literally got, I mean, నాకు చాలా బాగా అనిపించింది తన ఆర్ట్ చూస్తుంటే. Oh my god, you're literally an artist.
Thank you so much.
Being not an only cinema artist, you are an artist. You can,
Yeah.
oh my god, your pictures, I mean, whatever.
Thank you. Thank you
literally
so much.
amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, then where is this interest came from? I mean, movies, acting.
I mean, always I've been interested in drama and theater since I was like very, very small. I used to do theater workshops. I used to do plays in school. I did monologue workshops.
Okay.
I did public speaking workshops, reading, writing workshops. I've always been into like arts and creative arts. And I did a few ad films also. One short film on an acid attack victim I did for the channel Chai Biscuit.
Okay.
It's called Beauty Is. You can check it out on YouTube. But I did a video for them. And so, I mean, it's not always been like a soul, like it's not been my first hobby or anything, but I've always been interested. There's always been an underlying interest. For me, number one hobby is art right now. That's something I want to do as a career. But if I get opportunities to act, I'm not going to turn them down. I'm very, very open.
Any films, like any hero, any person, any character, like you can do. I mean, you are a person who evolves in the character.
Exactly.
And we like that. So, how is this character finds you? I mean, where did you get the chance to do in this film? Was the audition or whatever the process?
So my mom's friend actually, she sent an audition poster. And on the poster it said, for a new film, Amitab Bachchan is there, Deepika Padukone is there, Prabhas is there. So at first I was like, no, I don't want to. It's a big film. I don't know if I can. I don't want to. But my mom was like, send in the video. There's no harm. If you don't get it, you don't get it. There's no harm in sending. So I made my audition tape, my audition video, and I sent it. And we got called back for a physical audition.
Okay.
So I went and there were lots of other kids there also auditioning. Again, I don't know Telugu, but they made me do the lines in Telugu. So I auditioned and I didn't think I got anything because for the next month or so, we didn't hear anything. So we contacted them and we got a call and she says, yeah, she's 99% got the role.
Oh.
And it was crazy. And then they got me in for a costume trial. I met Nagi sir. And after that, yeah, I got the role and we started shooting. Yeah.
That's it. That's a history now. And
the rest is history.
It will be a history.
Yeah.
For the future generations.
Exactly.
Actually, you can see the generations,
Exactly.
next generations, right? So you will be the history.
Exactly.
Who will the history remember?
Yes, exactly.
Try చేసా guys చెప్పడానికి. I mean, చరిత్ర గుర్తుంచుకొని చరిత్రని చూడగలిగే ఒక అమ్మాయి అనమాట. ఇఫ్ ఐ కెన్ సే ఇన్ తెలుగు. యా, ఓకే. సో ఐ మీన్ what was there in the audition tape you sent to them? I just wanted
Actually, now I'm very embarrassed to, like, if anyone sees my audition tape, because I think it's so silly. But I said my normal, my name, my age, and I also sang in the audition tape. I did cartwheels and all in the audition tape.
okay.
I'm so embarrassed now looking back. So embarrassing. But I did full like model poses in the and I'm, by the way, at this point I'm like 11 years old or something.
11 years,
okay?
yeah.
I'm like a tiny kid at this point. I was, yeah.
What year was that exactly?
I think, what year was the audition? It was, the tape I think was in 2020.
2020.
And we started shooting in 2021, yeah.
Okay, 2021. It's been 3.5 years.
3.5 years now, yeah.
Okay. Then you are 11, now you are 14.
16 now.
16.
Yeah,
Okay. But you got selected even with that audition. If you got selected for Prabhas's movie, then you get selected for anyone else's movie with that audition tape. So you should be proud, actually.
I am very proud of myself, yeah, for sure.
Okay. So, have you listened? I mean, Prabhas sir is very known for his food. His hosting, I mean, he hosts everyone. Like, if you are one kid, but he send food for the family. You know that, right? You might have listened this thing.
Yeah, I've heard it.
How was it?
Unfortunately, I haven't actually got to shoot any scenes with Prabhas Garu yet. But I'm really hoping in the future I get to, because I've heard too much about the amazing food that he sends. So please, Nagi, please put me in scenes with Prabhas in the future so I can eat his food.
So you can eat his food. It's the cutest way to ask. I'll eat his food if you get selected to me to Kalki Part 2.
Yeah.
Is this a hint that you're going to be in Kalki Part 2?
I won't be saying anything about the next part, but...
And the news says that 60% of the Part 2 is already completed.
Yeah, a
even
lot of
Ashwini sir already told that.
Yeah, a lot of the part 2 has already been shot. So again, I won't be revealing anything about part 2, but it's gonna be great. This was just the appetizer. Main meal is coming soon.
Oh, this is already mind blowing. I mean, world is talking about Kalki. World, not even India. World is talking about
Yeah.
Kalki. If this is just the trailer, if this is just the introduction for part 2, then how I mean, we don't have any thoughts about Kalki part 2.
Yeah.
We don't even. Karna, revealing Karna's character in the movie is goosebumps for us.
I mean, you can see that Nagashwan is probably the decade's director, because the ideas, it's his brain baby that has now become this movie, because the ideas, the sets, the shoots, the scenes, that's all Nagashwan sir, you know. And obviously it's also the art team and the production team. The fact that this large scale movie has been made, and this is going to be the benchmark for Indian cinema for the next God knows how many years. So kudos to him, man.
Okay, how was your first day shoot? Like, what is your first scene actually got?
So not just my first scene, but the first scene of the entire movie was my scene and Bachchan sir's scene.
Oh,
So I was so nervous, because I remember the day before I was shooting, he said, yeah, your first shoot is with Bachchan sir. I was like, how am I supposed to act? How am I supposed to say Telugu dialogues when Bachchan sir is standing there? I don't know how I'm going to do it. But, and on top of that, Prabhas sir came to bless the occasion. He came, he did the first slap for the first scene of the entire movie.
oh, you got to see him.
I got to meet him for 2 minutes. He came, he touched Amitab Bachchan sir's feet, he said hello to me. He was so nice. But even him, even for people he knows for 10 years, he's very shy.
Yeah.
So that, but already I was so nervous. I was like, how am I supposed to tell now Telugu dialogues in front of him? But instantly, Amitabh Bachchan sir was so warm and so welcoming that I felt comfortable. He said, come, we'll practice lines together. And he
Oh,
practiced lines with me. He said, no, do it this way, it'll be better for the scene. And so that way, like, even though in the beginning I was nervous, by the end of it, I got comfortable with it. Like, he was so nice.
the Big B himself come
Yeah.
will practice these dialogues. Oh my god, he is Big B for the reason. I mean, after the movie, so many people like, if not him, no one else.
Correct.
That is the one thing. One line got for Amitabh Bachchan sir.
Correct.
Ashwadhama. Oh my God, he is literally amazing.
His character, I think, was my favorite character for sure. Yes.
Okay, and you have been with him at least for 30 minutes throughout the movie, and how amazing and how lucky you are. How are you exactly feeling about that?
I mean, to me, like watching the movie, it was like, it felt unreal, you know, like it was like, wow, there's no way I'm part of this. But actually working with him was so much fun, because every time we had shoot together, we sat together and we talked. And he made sure that I was comfortable, and he asked questions, he made jokes, he cracked jokes, and he's just such a nice guy. And I remember in the first shoot, actually, first ever shoot, I think he could tell I was nervous, because every single time he was done with a scene and I was sitting here and he'd pass by me, he'd ruffle my hair.
Oh,
He'd do like this. Every single time he passed by, he'd ruffle my hair. And after that, yeah, I mean, we talked about music, we talked about film, we talked about the scenes. It was so nice.
any funny part between you and Amitabh sir?
I remember one time we were on shoot for the Shambhala scenes, the rain sequence.
Yeah.
We were on shoot, and it was during shoot, and actual rain started to come. And Nagi was like, okay, we have to wrap up. So we were sitting there waiting for the rain to go. And there was lightning and thunder. And Bachchan sir, he was like, I'll teach you something. First, when lightning comes, 5 seconds later, you'll hear the thunder. So I remember for about 5 minutes, he'd point out the lightning, then he'd be like 1, 2, 3, and then you could hear the thunder. So that was so nice. I was like, for 5 minutes, he was teaching me about lightning and thunder, and I was like, this is too funny.
We don't expect Amitabh sir to be that funny.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not what Amitabh Bachchan sir for us, right?
Yeah.
We never seen him, the part of funny side of him. No, we didn't expect him to be that fun. And did you expect your character will be this big in the movie? I mean, Dulquer sir and so many characters will be there in the movie for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and they'll leave. Did you expect? I mean, I will be there in the movie for so long, and I'll be beside the Amitabh Bachchan sir for so long. Did you expect that before the movie?
I think before the shooting started, I didn't think I'd be such a pivotal part of the story also, because not just the amount of time in the movie, you know, I was a very important part of the story. I provided the stone was in my pocket.
Exactly.
I picked up the stone. You know, when Pasupati sir and Deepika Padukone, their scene when they were in trouble and we came on the hand.
Yes.
It was me and Amitabh Bachchan sir that came to save all of them. So before the shooting started, I didn't imagine that I had such a big part in the storyline also. And so after shooting, I was like, this is just going to be great to watch on screen, because also the story is so interesting. I mean, Nagashwan has combined sci-fi, mythology all in one and made like this huge blockbuster, you know. So to even be part of that, even for 1 minute, I was like so happy. The fact that I'm there for like a good 10-15 minutes is like, wow.
Yeah, Ashwadhama get his money
Yeah.
because of you in the
Yeah.
movie. That is the highlight part. I mean, he has to get that money because he is going to protect someone with that money. I mean, Krishna gave him a, what is that? తనకు ఒక ఆలోచన రావడం, కృష్ణుడు వస్తున్నాడు, ఇప్పుడు నేను కాపాడాల్సిన సమయం వచ్చింది, this is the time I have to go and protect someone.
Yes.
That is because of
Yeah, it feels amazing to have a part that big.
Okay, then how many days it took for your dubbing in Telugu? I mean, dialogues practicing.
Wow. So I'd say overall dubbing took about a month, because for me, even though there was actual dialogues, there's not that many dialogues. In Telugu, obviously I don't know Telugu, so I had to memorize the dialogues and say them perfectly. So there was 10, 20 takes, 50 takes. Then we'd be like, okay, we'll break for today, we'll try again tomorrow. Then all the dubs would be done and we'd be like, okay, this we have to change, this we have to change. So overall, Hindi, Telugu took about a month together. Plus, actually for the trailers, that first trailer, the glimpse, the Ashwathama introducing, I had to dub in Malayalam, Kannada and Tamil also.
Oh,
So that also took a full day at least. And then,
in all the languages you W part you also.
For the trailer, that trailer I dubbed in all Malayalam, Tamil and Kannada. Yeah.
Okay, but for the movie, Telugu and Hindi.
Yeah.
Then after that, I mean, after watching the movie, first day, first show, right?
Yeah.
I mean, then after, what is the reaction of your parents? How many cars did you get? How was it? Like,
No cars, but I got to sit in Buji on first day, first show.
yeah, I have seen
Buji was there at Prasad's and I got to go and sit inside Buji. So that was so fun. I'm telling Nagi sir that after shooting, give me Buji. I want Buji as my car.
What did he say actually?
I haven't told him yet, but I'll convince him.
Okay, you'll tell him. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, after watching the movie, it was like everything rushed all at once, you know, because it was like this whole story is now complete after 3.5 years of working. This one moment, it's finished now, and so it was like amazing to watch and
What's
see.
your parents' reaction exactly?
My parents have been like excited since first day of shooting only. They've been like, we're waiting. So for them, they weren't like shocked or anything. They knew that I would do well and all. I was scared that I'm not gonna like my scenes.
Okay.
But I ended up really liking them, and all my friends, my family, my parents, my siblings, they all were going crazy. I went with my friends actually on Saturday just for a show with them.
In which language did you watch?
Telugu only.
Telugu?
Yeah.
No, that's good.
And at every scene, everyone was screaming, shouting, cheering, clapping, and it was amazing.
World ended itself liking your character, so you must like your character.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I really ended up liking it. I thought it was well done. Yeah.
So you are in Hyderabadi.
Mm.
So I would like to ask this question: have you watched Prabhas' movie before Kalki?
I watched Bahubali and I watched Salar, and I liked both of them very much.
Okay, you only watched both of them,
Just the two of them.
and you liked them.
Yeah, it was very, very good.
Okay, any other than Telugu films? I mean, other than Prabhas'?
Yeah, I watched Mahanati, which is also Nag Ashwin sir. I love that movie. It's so nice. One of my favorite movies.
When
It's
did you
really,
watch
really
it? After casted to this movie?
Yeah. After being cast, we were like, okay, we have to see Nagi's other movies. And we watched Mahanati and it was amazing. So well done. Amazing.
Okay, how was Nagi sir on the sets? I mean, what did he say? First day or first shoot of yours? Like, otherwise, besides the shoot process, if you are sitting in the coach, and what is the exact Nagashwin we have to know?
On shoot, he's very silent, very shy. He'll say action, cut, change this, change that. But off of shoot, he's actually very friendly. He's very funny guy. He's a very nice guy. And Nagi also, even from his interviews and all, you can tell he's a little shy. But he was so friendly with me. He made jokes and all. Like, he used to tell me that if you're feeling like unconfident, just like imagine that the cameras are not there and just do it. And like interact, like I said before, Nagi has become like a friend to me now, you know. Like, I remember he texted me after the few trailers came out, and he was like, hi, and I was like, huh, what's up, do you need anything? He's like, no, just missing you. And I was like, I miss set too. And I love being on set. I love being around Nagi. He's my favorite person on set for sure.
Okay, you should meet him. Like, actually, Kalki 2 is being shoot, you know.
Actually, during the during the entire shooting process, I got admitted to the hospital because I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Yeah. And the first person to come and visit me after I got discharged was Nagi. He came to my house for a full day, and
He's been there in your house for full day?
Yeah, he came to visit me after I was diagnosed, and he came there to support me and all, and that was so nice.
Oh, he's so nice. And Swapna garu, Priyanka garu, anything about them?
They're also like, I think all three of them have been very, knowing that I'm below 18 and I'm a minor, they've all been very supportive of what I need and what I want. Since the beginning, they've made sure to give me what I need and what I want. They've made sure that my parents are there all the time. They made sure that I get all the water I need, all the food I need. Make sure that costumes are well done and all of that, that the trailer is good. They made sure, one thing is so nice is they made sure there was a fridge in my trailer so I can keep my insulin. So they always made sure that I had what I need, all three of them. So they're just such warm, loving people.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's so nice actually. I mean, Amitab sir told in the interview that, Amitab sir and Kamal sir, the set always will be calm and cool. There is no shoutings, there is no this kind of things. Always set is cool and calm. Action, cut, done. This is how the set was. Kamal sir and Amitabh Bachchan sir said in the interview. So I mean, if the Kalki shooting has been okay, cool and calm, but the results are like it's screaming out very loud, right? So how many days your shoot has been processed? I mean,
how many days of shoot I've done? I don't know the exact amount of days, but I'd say 30-40 days of shoot I've done. I mean, the thing is, he's very efficient, Nagi. Like, he gets scenes done, he gets them rolling, he gets them done. And he's very good at his job. He's very good at directing. He's very good at directing, but also still being respectful towards people. So that's something he did very well. And the other thing is, he's very like open-minded to other people's opinions also. So there's one time where he was like, I can't think of a scene, Raya, you give me an idea, you tell me what to do. I was like, but he takes ideas from others also, you know, and so that's very, very.
Everyone calls you Raya other than.
Yeah, everyone on set calls me Raya. I am Raya there, not Keya.
And I would like to ask now your name. I mean, your original name is Keya. That's why your name Raya in the movie. Otherwise, the character is different. I mean, the Shambhala story is different. Raya is like if the meaning of Raya is hope or kind of such things, right?
Yeah.
Hope, nammakam.
Yeah.
In that words, is that movie related or just for rhyming of your name?
No. Raya was the name before I even auditioned. Like, I think they had Raya from the beginning only. It's just a coincidence that Raya and Keya sound similar. But yeah, it's every single aspect has been very well thought out. To the names, to the city sets, all been well thought out by the direction.
So your name has some kind of meaning.
Yeah, I think everything in the movie has some kind of meaning. If you dissect it, everything will have some.
I mean, Raya is hope, right?
Yeah.
That means you're going to be hope for Shambhala. I mean, that's why you're bringing Deepika and Amitab sir to Shambhala. There is a lot of, I mean, తీగ లాగితే డొంక కదులుతుంది అనే డైలాగ్ ఒకటి ఉంటుంది తెలుగులో. Like, so you might be very important character or something you're gonna project in part 2. I must be hoping and waiting, fingers crossed. You are not gonna answer, right?
No.
You have been prepared very well.
I am very prepared.
I'm not gonna reveal anything. And the Big B, Amitabh Bachchan sir himself,
I sat on his shoulder.
You sat on his shoulder. Yeah. Is that his dupe or the real Amitabh Bachchan sir you sat on?
I mean, he did the picking up and all of that. I think they had help to put it on there, but in the end, yeah, I sat on his shoulder. They had a dupe of him who was 7 feet tall or something. He was also so nice to work with, and I sat on his shoulder as well. But generally, if I talk about like Bachchan sir in the movie, so many of the stunts like that he did, being an 80-year-old man, there were so many things that he did himself. There was one scene where in the temple only where I go find him, where he cuts off the head of that raider. That full thing he did himself, and I was amazed because he is 80, but he's still doing these things. He stood on the finger with the harness, but he only did himself. So that was also just amazing. It was amazing.
He never looks 80.
Yeah, he's not aged only since surely only he's stayed the same.
And we were thinking like throughout watching the movie, my brother is saying to me, she will be proud that she sat on Amitabh Bachchan sir's shoulder. She will be, I mean, lifetime achievement for her. She will be saying this, yeah, I sat on Amitabh Bachchan sir's shoulder.
Yeah.
So, how is your feeling about that a single part?
I mean, I watched it and I was like, wow, because in that entire scene, everyone's on the ground and I'm just sitting on Amitabh Bachchan's shoulder. And I remember it wasn't even planned. On set, Nagi said, hey, can we try one thing? Can you say, Mashwa uncle, can I sit on your shoulder? So we shot it in the moment and we did it, and it ended up looking, as you can see, it looked so cute in the movie. And so it's one of my favorite scenes. I really like that.
Ashwa uncle, మీ యుద్ధం మళ్ళీ స్టార్ట్ అయింది. Tell that dialogue, no?
Yeah, Ashwa uncle, మీ యుద్ధం మళ్ళీ స్టార్ట్ అయింది.
Then do you remember Amitab sir's dialogue for your part? Like,
No, I don't know.
we remember ఇది యుద్ధం కాదు, యుద్ధంకి ముందు మా ప్రిపరేషన్ అంతే అన్నట్లు అమితాబ్ సార్ చెప్తారు.
Correct. Yeah. He said this is the puja before the war. This is not the war.
Exactly. So Kalki, like part 2 we are waiting, but part 1 made in history.
Yeah.
It is in history, and after NTR sir, Rajmouli sir, every hero
Yeah.
in TFI tweeted about Kalki.
Correct.
So did you got any calls from any heroes or any heroines or anyone?
Not yet, but still hoping, still growing my persona online, and everyone that I know has been very, very supportive of me, and hoping that as the movie gains more popularity, I get more chance to work with all these other big actors too.
Have you seen the posts of yours on social media? I mean, the original poster and backside you, they are saying, the doubt is been cleared. Amaya. That's what actually in social media it's growing on, like everyone is like, okay, she's he, not he, he's she. These are the dialogues everyone commenting on social media. Have you been through?
I've seen those posts and all, and even on a couple of my posts, people have been like, oh, not Abbai, and I was like, no, not Abbai.
Not Abbai, Ammai.
Correct.
But that Ammai wants to always have short hair.
Yeah, correct.
That's why they, I mean, okavela, just in case, if you have a long hair, will you be the same, I mean, with the long hair in the movie? Otherwise, Nagi wanted you to cut.
I think Nagi wants a certain look for the movie. I mean, it is dystopian, it is post-apocalyptic so many years in the future. I think he wants a certain look, and I agree with him. I like that look too. So I think we'll probably keep it short on.
Okay. Any Telugu future projects are you signed?
No signs yet, but we'll see. I mean, as the film gains popularity, we'll see if anything else comes.
Apart from Ashwadhama and your character, which character did you actually like the most?
My favorite character? I really like Bujji and Kaira.
Bujji is not a character. If I say that, everyone will beat me. No, yeah, Bujji is a character, and Kirti Suresh garu dubbed for Bujji.
Kaira also. Yeah.
Okay, like the one who says love.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, did you meet everyone of the Kalki project?
No. So I only met with Deepika Padukone, Bachchan sir. I met Prabhas garu once. Couple of my co-actors, Ayaz Pasha, he played Ajju in the movie. He's such a good friend and such a great actor. I love him. And Luke also, I friends with him also. And yeah, I think that's
Harshad.
Oh, I worked with Shobana ma'am also. And she was so nice actually. There was one night where before I went to the hospital, actually the night before that, I was so tired and I was feeling very exhausted. And she took me to her tent, that producer tent. And she gave me a mattress and a blanket and a pillow. And she said, sleep.
Oh.
It was so nice. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you did shoot like when you were even not feeling good, you were patient.
I mean, during that week, actually, I had my 10th board exams also. So I came out of the hospital, I did my board exams, and I went back to shoot.
Managing things, managing 10th board exams, health, and the movie shoot, especially if it is Kalki. Wow.
Thank you. I mean,
who was the best helper for you? I mean, the back end support.
My parents and my family, because the entire time they were all there supporting me, helping me with to contain my disease. And yeah, I mean, they made it easy, honestly. Like, they made it easy to handle and deal with. And I did well in my 10th boards. I did well on
Can I ask, I mean, what are the grades you got?
85.4% I got.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's so super. I mean, did your father or mother never said, no, ma, you need not to go to the shoot today because you are not feeling...
Actually, my mom said, don't write the boards now. You can write it in September if you want. You wait, But I said, no, I don't want to do that. I want to write it now.
టెన్త్ క్లాస్ నేను మీకు తెలుగులో చెప్తాను గైస్, ఐ మీన్ కొంతమంది కోసం అయినా 10th క్లాస్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ నువ్వు కావాలంటే మళ్ళీ రాసుకుందు, ఇప్పుడైతే సినిమా చేసే కల్కి అని చెప్పారంట వాళ్ళ మదర్. వావ్, ఐ మీన్ మీకు అర్థమైందా నేను ఏం చెప్పాను?
Yeah, I do understand a little bit. Yeah.
Very rare people are there just like her. I mean, education is most important, and everyone say no, you should write board exams right now, anything is later. Oh, your mother is great. What's your mother's name? I mean,
Her name is Manisha.
Manisha garu, thank you for being such a sport and such a inspirational person to the future generations, mothers, and maybe whoever they need it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if may I ask, what is your remuneration for Kalki 289?
Again, not something that I will be talking about at all.
Okay, but you got remunerated, I mean,
Yeah.
but you got a salary, right?
Yeah.
Okay, she is not going to reveal. She is just 16, but beauty with brains,
Thank you so much.
and your smile is very cute.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I'll ask one word for these actors. So you whatever your opinions, you just
Yeah.
tell. Firstly, you met Amitab Bachchan sir. So Amitab Bachchan sir, one word about him.
Dedicated.
Dedicated.
Yeah.
Even if he's 80, still he is dedicated. Everyone can be dedicated too. Okay. Then Deepika Padukone.
Very warm.
We won.
Yeah.
Okay. Any situation or thing between you and her?
Yeah, I remember I was on set, and me and Ayaz, Ayaz Pasha, we were on set together, and we were talking to Deepika Padukone, and I was like, what should I didn't know what to call her, and she was like, call me DP. And I was speaking out, I was like, we were both fangirling so much. We were like, oh, she said call us DP, she said call her DP. She makes everyone feel so comfortable, and whenever she's there, like everyone starts smiling, you know, like she just exudes this warmth, you know.
She is so warm then. Okay. Then Prabhas garu.
Regal.
I mean,
Powerful, like
powerful,
yeah.
regal. Inga?
Introverted. He's very shy also. He's very nice, you know, like even in his roles, he plays Bahubali, he plays Karna now, but in real life he's very shy. He says hi, hello, one word, one or two words. So.
Even if you give mic to him, he'll pass it again. Good, take it.
Yeah, exactly.
You take the mic. The one and only pan India star who is introvert. He is a pan India star, but he doesn't like to talk. Okay, you take the mic, no?
Yeah.
And he told the audience that I'll do 2 films per year, but I don't want to talk or
Correct. Yeah.
to the people outside. Oh my God. Okay, then.
Yeah.
Okay, Pasupati sir.
Funny. He was funny. Yeah.
Okay, then the one Kamal Hassan sir, one and only Kamal.
I never met him on set actually. I didn't have any scenes with Kamal Hassan sir yet. So hoping to have scenes with him in the future. Yeah.
But in general, like any word.
Even in the movie, he was. I don't even think I can come up with him. Speechless. I mean, his character in the movie was insane. It was amazing. Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to ask this question. As I mean, I can see you are the future generation. In the movie, everyone say repati kosam, right? I mean, repati kosam is your thing because you are the repu,
Yeah.
you are the future.
Yeah.
So, what is the one thing or one message you got from the entire movie? What is the one thing that you learned from the movie?
I think it's that even in the face of like extreme danger and in the face of extreme like what's the word? In the face of extreme hardship where the world seems like it's gonna end, there's still that you keep hope, and it's yeah. So I'd say the one message I got is that in the face of hardship, you have to keep hope alive, because if you don't, then there's no one to save. And it shows you. I mean, in the movie, everyone was losing and everyone was dying. People were dying and starving, but there was Ashwathama who came, hope in the dark, and Sumati, again, hope in the dark, and Shambhala is a place that signifies not giving up, because even though so many people gave up, there's this one city in the world that is ready to fight for everything. And so I'd say like the basic message is like don't give up, because keep hope alive, because otherwise like there's nothing
and many
else.
people sacrifice their lives for
Yeah,
tomorrow. And
yeah.
for
Repati kosam, yeah, exactly.
yeah,
For a better tomorrow, basically.
but in the movie, I think like everyone is dying, then where is the future? Who will be in the future? రేపటి కోసం everyone dies. Who will be in the future? Kalki comes.
Maybe.
Kali will end. Karna is going to rule. We don't know. Whatever it is going to be there. 2898 AD. It's a long time to go.
Yeah.
But for the future generations, one thing or one message from you, like for the audience who is exactly your age.
My age.
Yeah.
I'd say like do what you want to do. Don't care about what society says, because people told me don't do art because it won't give you money, it won't give you success. But I'm doing it anyways because it's what I love to do. So do what you love to do no matter what. I'd say
Societal norms are not the thing
Yeah.
you should follow.
follow your heart. Yeah.
Follow your heart, not the society. Antena?
Yeah.
That's what you wanted to tell. Okay, and one word about Kalki Part 2.
One word about Kalki Part 2. Look out for me.
Wow, such a brilliant you are. Look out for me.
Yeah.
Oh, వద్దులే. She has never planned to reveal a little thing about Kalki Part 2. Just look out for me.
Yeah.
And that is the hint, maybe. Isn't it? Okay, and thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
being here, and thank you for sharing so many things about the people actually we don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we know they are just actors and we see the character,
Yeah.
but we don't know what exactly they are. You told
Yeah.
me, and I'm really hoping to look out for you in the Part 2 of Kalki.
Thank
I
you.
know you'll be there. Maybe because you are Nagashwin sir's favorite, right? So you might be there in Part 2, and I'll be waiting, hoping for you to be there.
Thank you.
And I hope you get the character in every hero's movies in TFI.
Thank you so
The
much.
one, at least one person, please tell me, no? You must have to act with him.
Who I want to work with in the future. In Telugu cinema, I'd love to work with Rana Daggubati.
Rana Daggubati. I'm actually thinking that Rana sir will be there in Kalki Part.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
ఓకే, రానా సార్ తో యాక్ట్ చేయాలని కోరికగా ఉందంట. హూఎవర్ మేబీ, ఐ మీన్ ఏ డైరెక్టర్ అయితే రానా సార్ తో సినిమా తీస్తున్నారో ప్లీజ్ కాస్ట్. థ్యాంక్ యూ
Thank you so much. Thank
ఓకే దెన్ బాయ్. దట్స్ ఆల్ ఫర్ టుడే గైస్. మనకైతే చాలా విషయాలు వచ్చేసాయి. నా ఇంగ్లీష్ లో ఎక్కడైనా కొంచెం పొరపాట్లు ఉంటే ప్లీజ్ యాక్సెప్ట్ మీ ద వే, అండ్ విల్ మీట్ యూ ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ. అంటిల్ దెన్ టేక్ కేర్, బై బాయ్.